Okay, lesson 1. Blogs, blogging, and how you can use blogs as a useful tool to supplement your lessons at Playsomething. Okay, let's kick off. Let's have a look at a blog. This is the blog that we use for drum lessons at Playsomething. As you can see, there's quite a bit of information on there now, as this guy's been running for a few years. And I'm going to talk you through it. The first thing you'll notice is this box here. This is just an information box. This can be updated at any time. The main body of the blog is made up with these guys. These are posts on different subjects. Okay, and they're all linkable. A post is a commentary, a short piece of information regarding one of the lessons that we've had, or maybe a lesson that's coming up next week. For instance, this lesson was about bounce triplets. All I've done is I've had to post up the exercise that we did in class. It's now there for students to have 24/7. There it is, which comes up full screen. It will come up on their computer, or they'll come up on their iPad, or even on their phone. So there's really no excuse for not practicing. Okay, this is a slightly longer post, okay, that's got a series of grooves on it. But posts can take any form. This is a video that's been embedded from YouTube. So I created a video and just dropped it into a post, embedded it in a post, and now it just sits there as another way of getting the information across. It just allows the student a little bit more sort of interactive playing time, as you can hear. That also goes full screen, so that will be full screen on their iPad or phone, so they can practice along with it. Okay, so how do we do a post? Right, let's go to the base blog. The first thing to do once you've logged in, and this will be your login up here, this is obviously my login, but for you it will be your login. First thing we need to do is click this, which is new post, and it comes up with this screen. This screen really is where you put the information of each post. Okay, so the first thing we do is give it a title. So for instance, we'll give it just a basic title just to kick us off. This is where you'll put the information. Now you can just write information here as you would do on a normal Word document. Okay, this is really just as it will appear on the blog as a post. Whoops. Okay, now you can add to this. You can put images on. So this button here will insert an image. This would be video, and this would be links from an external or an internal site, or maybe one of the other pages on your post, which I'll explain in a second. Okay, so once the information has been put into the main body of the post, this is a useful part. You can now label it. Now, for instance, this first post might be on scales. So we could put scales there as a label with a comma. We could also put technique. And now we push this button to publish this post onto the base blog. We can now have a look at it, and there it is. Okay, the first post, post number 1, with the information that we put there, and it's got labels. The labels are scales and technique. Fantastic. Okay, if we want to update that post, we can simply click the pencil, which takes us back into that page where we were writing the information within the blog, within the post, and we can put some more information. Okay, and so on, and we can publish it again. We can go and view it. Now we can go backwards and forwards as many times as we like until we get the post exactly how we want it to look. If we click the actual post, this is now the post. This is now the post within the blog itself, and this is its own unique URL, which we've now copied. Now if I go back into the post, I can now link to that page. Okay, so I could put here, and I could now highlight it, go to the link button. The text that's going to be displayed will say base page 1, but that could be obviously anything. Now we want to paste in that URL that we've just copied, so Apple V, to drop it in there. We could test it if we wanted to. This button tests the link. Then we could press OK. Now, if we now publish that and have a look at that post on the blog, you'll see that the information is still there, the information there, there and there. Now we've got a link. This link now takes us to that unique page. Okay. Now, for instance, if we go back to the drums blog, we could bring up this post. This post was about the basics of drumming. This is just a match grip. And this is its own unique URL up here. So if we copy that, let me go back to the base blog, and we now edit that post. We could now link to that page. Again, we would highlight it, go to link. The text that's going to be displayed will be what we wanted, drum technique. Again, Apple V to drop that information in there. And then we can say OK. Now, if we publish this page, go and have a look at it, you'll see that we've got the post there. This one obviously takes us to the base page. So this is obviously its unique URL. And also now if we click this link, it will take us to that page from the drum blog. So you can see that you could link to any page. If we go back, do it again. Okay, so there's our blog. Put another post in. This would be post number 2. More information. And post it up. And there it is. It sits on top of the last post. So as you can see, over a course of a couple of weeks, your lessons will start just sitting on top of each other, so then students can scroll up and down and find the relevant lesson and find the relevant things they need to be practicing. Okay, let's go to post number 2 and let's edit it. This time, again, we're going to put some labels on it. So we'll put scales. And we'll publish the post. Go back to the blog. Now, if we click scales, it now comes up with all of the posts that have scales as a label, which is a really useful tool, because then you can tell your students to practice their scales, and if they can't, if they want to find them or if they don't know where they are, all they've got to do is click the label scales, and all of the posts that have scale information on there will be there ready for them to practice along with.